That needs to be used. Uh-uh. Oh, okay. It's not a speaker. I think I will put it fast. What's wrong? Welcome everybody. Good morning. Welcome. Shoot. I know what I did. Welcome everybody. We are here. Come on. Uh-oh. Forward. Turn. Got it. Hey y'all. I think I got forward and turn. Oh. Oh, back. Okay. Hope everybody wants to see the world. Woo. Hey y'all, come on. Yeah. A water bottle. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Happy New Year. Get into it. We're going to go on doing well. Welcome to our 30-minute workout. I'm a little late, but I'm here. Let's rock it out. Morning. We just stretching, we just get our morning, we just getting the bones worked out. Getting the bones warm up. Ready? Let's go up in the front. We're not counting yet, we just get all warmed up, ladies and gentlemen. It's our morning 30-minute workout. Pump it out, ready? We ready? Okay, we're gonna go, let's go with 10 in the front, ready? Elbows here, down to our side, we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's bring them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's check it out. Check it out. Y'all got y'all coffee carrot? Trying to get some coffee out. How y'all doing? Gas it out. Come on, you guys. Now we're going to do right hand stretch. Okay? And as we do our stretch, let's stand tall. 1, we're going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as we do this here, ladies, scooters, try to have your legs back. Sit back on your legs. Legs back. Stomach in. Stomach in. Okay? Stomach in. Let's try it again. We're going to pull. We're stretching. We're going to stretch. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Feeling like how I feel it back in our leg. Let's step it out. Ready? Legs to the side. Sit back on your leg. Your stomach tucked in. Ready? We're going to go over right to the left side. Ready? Go on 5. Hold it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do that again. How you doing? Move the shoulder blades. Ready? Let's try it again. Legs together. Sit back on your legs. Stomach tuck in. Ready? Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you. Let's roll it out. Ready? Let's go for our shoulders. Work the shoulder blades. How you doing? Good morning. Ready? Okay. Let's work. Stomach in. Ready? We're going to take our shoulder blades. We're going to go forward. Tuck the stomach in. Let's go 5 forward. We're dealing back with our shoulder blades. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take it back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's check it out. Good morning, everybody. Let's see what we got coming in. Hey, How you doing? Hey, thank you. I think that, hold on. Hey, no, I don't know. Thank you, Twitch, for coming over. Thank you. Let's see. How you doing? Hey, George. Hey, Dick. Let me see. I think that Dick. Hey, Dick. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Come on, y'all. Let's bounce it out. Ready? Okay. Let's bounce it out. Okay. You ready? Okay. And now, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to tuck this. We're going to get us. We're going to squat. Okay? We'll give it 5. Ready? Let's keep ourselves in a way that's balanced. Hands down. 1. Sit back on your legs. As we top in the back of our legs. Okay? Remember that. Tuck the stomach in. Ready? Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How about that? Let's check it out. Let's stop it out. Let's do that again. Keep together. Keep together. Ready? Arms out. Let's get it up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Let's feel that. Welcome. As we get ready, welcome back to school, kids. As we get these kids ready, let's have our coffee. Let's have our moment, and we're going to work out. Work out. And as we having our coffee, let's do it with a pose. Let's keep up with the feet. Let's keep moving. As we moving our coffee, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving as we drinking our coffee. Out. Let's get ourselves in the massage. Let's massage ourselves. And let's go focus. All this tension. Breathe softly. Just go ahead and just rest. That's my thought. It's hard to feel that holiday is over. How we doing? Ready? Let's go ahead. Ready? Let's stop it out. Stop it out. Stop again. You ready? What we gonna do now? We're gonna do 5 to the side. Ready? 5 to the right side. Hello, everybody. Let's go. 5 to the side. Ready? Let's keep moving because if you remember now, we already did it. Let's go to the 5 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Check it out. Let's do it 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's check it out. Ready? Now we're going over here to the left side. We did the right side. We did the right side on the 5 count. Ready to go? We did the right side. Get back to 10. Okay? Here we go. Let's go. Left side. Ready? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you guys. Ready? Let's check it out. Let's go. Left side again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Ready? So basic. On the right, did 10. We did it like this before. On the left, 15. Let's check it out. Woo! Y'all have y'all water bottle? Good morning, everybody. Please thumb up like my video. We ready? Let's get ready. Let's do our chair exercise. We don't got everything all warmed up. We got our legs all warmed up. We got our legs warmed up. We got our shoulders warmed up. We got our arms. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get our chair. I'm in the dark. Okay. I don't have that light on me, guys. But it really is bright everywhere. Ready? How y'all doing? Let's put legs. Okay, guys. Let's put our 2 toes down. Ready? Let's move it. Hey, keep up with the beat. Ready? We're going to kick our legs out 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's pump it out. Pump it out. Let's go. Get right together again. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's step it out. Now with one leg, 5 times. You will do your right or your left, whatever position that you're in. Keep one on the ground. Okay, here we go. 1, 5 times. 2. Ready? Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pump it out. Ready? Let's go. I'll put it down on my left side. Ready? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's step it out. Left side again. Ready? One leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's step it out. Okay, now we're going to go out and in. Ladies, this is good, and gentlemen, we can do it by in a 5. You ready? We're going to go over here on the side, front, side, and front. Okay? Now I needed to do. Inner thigh. Ready? Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's step it out. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get it back with me. I'm just trying to keep a balance because I don't know if this chair is going to slip. So basically, some of you may just probably want to pull closer to your chair. Whatever we say. Excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Okay, here you go. We go through it. Woo! And I thank you. Here we go. Now, put this on the left side. Working with the inner thigh. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? You ready? Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Y'all doing? Okay, so grand total is really, if you look at it, David basic 10. Alright? How y'all doing? Let's sit for a minute in this chair. Move those shoulders all the way around, okay? Good morning. I don't know who's okay. Good morning. Okay. We work it as we work, you guys. That's like how we did that. We put our stomach in. Breathe stomach. Put the stomach in and breathe. Okay. Remember? So basically, you got everything. Like I had so much to get back with. On the weekend, maybe like 5 days. With my stomach, with the muscles in my stomach. Okay? Good morning, how you doing? Please bring up a video and telling you, please thumb up a video so they can bring more in. Okay? So anyway, I had so much insight with my stomach cramping and hurting and all that. All of that, what it was doing, it was tightening the muscle. It was tightening the muscle. Even down in my legs. If you guys, I walk. Yes, I exercise and I walk. But somehow or another, it was a whole different show. Okay, now, different type of walking, different type of moving my legs than me walking. Okay, so anyway, you guys, what we're gonna do now is that we are in the chair. We're in the chair. This is the next step that what we're gonna do now. Now we're gonna stomp it out in 3, starting with our right leg. Remember now, we did it with I opened up our thighs. We went with our thighs. Y'all like my video, okay? We did it with our thighs. Okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stomp it out in 3. Okay? What we're gonna do, stomp it out forward, side, and back. Okay? That's in the 3. That's how we're gonna basically get to 10, but in between 5, we're gonna basically like take a break, then we're gonna go back. So we're gonna step it out in 3. Ready? Ready? Let's go. I'm on my right foot. Okay, here we go. 1, front, side, and back. Ready? Forward, out, and back. Ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, and 3. That's 1. 1, 2, and 3. That's 2. 1, 2, and 3. That's 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's 4. I did. Yeah. 1, forward. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We at 5. Let's do one more. Make sure I got it right. 1, 2, and 3. That's 5. Okay. Leg on and shake out. Let's shake it out the whole leg. Y'all, we're going to have to move them. Get back with the muscle. Get back with the muscle. You're going to have to move the leg. Yes, mine had. Because guess what? I didn't get the size overnight. Okay? So basically, let's not look at a miracle, but get back with energy. Filling up with the energy that keep us going in the morning time as we get ready for work. That's only doing the 2 steps, walking back and forth and out, and make sure the key is up and out. Let's have the 2 more times together. Ready? Let's go. We're going to do the 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do that now 5 times again. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. That's 1. 1, 2, and 3. That's 2. 1, 2, and 3. 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's 4. 1, 2, and 3. That's 5. Let's stomp it out. Okay, I am working on my left side. So I don't know which side to start on. Let's go. We're doing that in the 3. Ready? Up, out, back in. 1. Up, out, back in. That's 2. Up, out, back in. That's 3. Up, out, back in. That's 4. Up, out, back in. That's 5. Ready? Let's stomp it out. Let's go again. Up, out, back in. It's 2. This one's 2. Up, out, back in. That's 2. Up, out, back in. That's 3. Up, out, back in. That's 4. Here we go. Up, out, back in. I probably need to go right this girl. Okay, you guys, hi. It's still like dark here, right? So anyway, I'm not used to my phone ringing that early. So first thing is that I go and I answer the phone. How we doing, y'all? We got 4 more minutes in this set. Woo. Let's go. Let's tap it out. Woo. Y'all don't know about y'all, but I am tapping. Ready? What we gonna do? We're gonna step up and we're gonna come back. Okay? So do it on the 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3. When we go up, let's try it in a way like put it like on our tippy toes. Ready? Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. It's 2. 1, 2, and 3. That's 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's 4. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, let's go. This is the last one going up front. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We get the 3, so that's 5. You worry about that. Ready? Okay, so now here we go. We're going to do it again. Going up on the 5 count. Going back and forth. basically just about time, okay? Soon will be finished, ladies and gentlemen. Soon will be finished, okay? This is basically just all doing just scratching. When I get my back and everything, then we will be on the floor, okay? So meanwhile, only thing we're going to do is we're going to stand up and sitting in the chair. As time gets going, I will be getting on the floor when I get all my equipment. It seems like they're going to be like another month. But anyway, let's keep going on. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, and 3. That's the other leg. 1. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's 3 times, you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. That's 5. Let's go back. Okay, you guys. We have did now our 30-minute workout. I thank you guys for coming over, spending time with me. I'm going to base it like everything go on, but I have to like change the subject a little while. I thank you guys on the head. 30-minute workout. And I thank you guys. Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Welcome. Let me get this music off. Thank you. Good morning, Patricia. Here we go. Hey, Joe and Victor Moon. Thank you guys for coming over in here with me. Thank you. And stop this music. Music stop. I am over here. Yeah, I'm over here. Here you go. Stop. Good morning, everybody. Y'all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for working with me with our 30 minutes workout with Jovi. I'm going to get in what happened this weekend and what is really going on out here in these streets, okay? Hold on a second. Let me, I just love this chair. Oh my God, I just love this chair. I'm sitting here, my big 58-year-old crisscross applesauce. I just love it. I just love it. I just love this chair. Okay. Let me see which way I'm going to do. Let me see which light I'm going to come on here. Let me see which light is I'm going to put on. I think last night I had on. Let's put on this one here. Still a little dark outside. Let me go right here. Which one I want to put on? Let me go to purple. Come on. Get your behind out of the way. Is I'm doing okay right there? Hold on a second. That's it. I think I'm going to go with, let's see. I think so. I'm going to go with. I think I can go with. My, saints. There's a lot going on. I'll turn off this in here too. Okay. Woo. That's another light there. Okay, you guys. Now this in here don't came out
too bright. Good morning, you guys. Y'all, you know what? It is so much is going on. As y'all know, that Donald Trump went over there and bothered with those people, and they round there saying, and dancing out in the street. Let me take those off. That probably would do me some good. Dancing out in the street saying, "Thank you, Donald Trump." But they fail to understand that you're not coming over here. As to what I gather and what I see, let me get up some things up in here. That that United States. Okay, here we go. United States base. Hey, that lovely one. Good morning, thank you. The United States base it don't took over Cuba. Not excuse no. Take it. Venezuela. Take that back. Venezuela. Sorry about that. Don't taking over there. Okay. All of this is alleged, and this is just based my opinion on basically like what is going on. All just alleged, or what basically what I see what is going on. All this here you is not following. Good morning, everybody. It's all is pertaining to oil, okay? Damn, lovely one for you in here. Yes. Um, all this is pertaining to oil, okay? That's what allegedly this in my mind. They don't. They got the House. They got all three parts. Democrat don't have anything. So basic. I want to say, of course, I can understand why the people is not saying nothing to him. The Republican not saying nothing to him because everybody's afraid of him. Okay. As that about a month ago, maybe going on 2 months, then the fact with him and Margaret Taylor Greene, they had a fallout. Then the fact that he wouldn't answer the phone. Okay, and she found a way, wish that for what I understand, him and Margaret Taylor Greene wasn't all that close, but you can always call the president up on the phone. Okay, that's one part about it. Y'all, what this is what I think. Then the fact what is going on. Okay, I got the then the fact what's going on. Yes, I'm listening. I'm looking at lovely one. I'm commenting here, and yes, that is so. But then, right, but it won't deal in fact with Donald Trump is what's going to happen to the American people. Now, he over there. He let one guy go, did the fact that he went to trial, and Trump say he went over his trial. He don't think so. The guy was treated a fair trial. Okay, so he let that drug dealer president and dictator, whatever, he let him go. Okay, well, I cannot understand dealing fact with oh, also too, y'all remember when the storm happened in Jamaica? Remember he sent old Marco Rubio over there and say, "What y'all want?" And before Marco asked Marco, he took $618 with him in 3 days' time. He took $604 with him. It was 618 over there. His type of dollars, um, a Cuban dollar. He took them away from him. So now, he sent Marco Rubio. Now he's sending Marco Rubio over there to get Venezuela together, because they don't took the president from over there. But the president that was over there in Venezuela, he had already put in a vice president. So okay, the vice president came out. She don't got the big check, the big head. She said that bring. She caught the attitude. She gonna put a time limit on Donald Trump and tell Donald Trump that he got so much time or so many hours to bring their president back. Mm-hmm. All this is pertaining to oil. Okay, this is all what this is all surrounded with. So as y'all know, this little bad little boy, this little bad, nope, he's not a bad little boy. The governor, the president over there, did in fact over in Kenya, over there in Africa, the black shark dude, the one that got the scar on his face, usually that this is just a joke. Usually when they get a scar on their face, they let you know that they a bad boy. Either they was bad in prison, bad as a child. But anyway, he got like a little scar in his face, right? That let you know that I'm a bad boy. Okay, he gonna shit. He gonna Donald Trump gonna shoot out fires to Kenya. He also too told Cuba, get ready, get ready, get ready. Okay, all this is basic on dealing with the black guy that's over there in Africa. For the looks on him, remember now he got that scar. Maybe he was fighting as a little boy, and he got that scar in his face, saying that he a bad boy. Okay, he's sitting there on guard, waiting for Donald Trump. He's sitting on guard, and Donald Trump sent a message over to him, and he also sent one over to Cuba. Meanwhile, you got Venezuela jumping up and down. Don't know what they jumping up and down by. Same with them same old Mexican, the people from Mexico, jumping up and down. Donald Trump, we want Donald Trump. Wally favorite son that caused him to go to jail. And you see what happened to them? They want Donald Trump, and they got Donald Trump. And Donald Trump said the first thing he sent them. First thing that Donald Trump sent over was those three, that band that was saying that ugly song. Donald Trump said the band is first. That same old lady, they must be doing the dance what Selena, God bless, they what Selena was doing. They got that Donald Trump just dancing. Donald Trump say, the band. Donald Trump said the band is first. Going first. Don't you dare. Don't y'all never get my name mixed up in y'all mess. Not only that, it didn't sound good, it didn't have no beat. We don't damn what is going on. Donald Trump said, he told me personal, the band. Let's go out here in these streets and let's see exactly what's going on. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go over here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Come on. Okay, hold up. Let me go ahead and get us. Let's get us going. Hey, how y'all doing today? This is basically what is going on. This is what is going on right now, and what Donald Trump is talking about, y'all, and a lot of other things. Let me just hold up. Let me get the fire. Let me talk about the fire right here. Okay? Let me get it down with the fire. What is happening right now with the fire? I definitely don't want us to get nowhere caught up in this here. Okay. Oh, y'all, please, don't even bother to invite with this here computer. Let's just go on. Let's just go on. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. I want to let you guys know this here. That if you did not know, I don't know where I'm at. Come on, water. Just in case that you guys did not know, I gotta put a picture up there. You know, last 2 weeks ago, you remember Donald Trump started that war, that what is going on there with China now. You remember now he started that. That's all pertaining to with oil. He started that. So, but the the leader that was over there in Venezuela, even though he was trying to run in the closet. Wait, hold on, you guys. Oh shit, hold on a second, you guys. It is right now. It's 8:30, and right now it's 8:30 a.m. on the East Coast. I don't know what time is that where you are, but that's where we at. Usually, identify what is going on. Identify what is going on now. Identify what goes on over at the White House. Identify with a meeting. They basically don't come out until about like 9 o'clock. We don't hear basically like what they talking about until 9:30, 10 o'clock. Because whatever that's going on into their meeting, when they're bored and all of them get together, they have their meeting. What you hear now is nothing but a bunch of things that what happened over the weekend. Okay, so we really do not get what's going on into the White House unless that they going right there live. A lot of times when they're saying that it's going live, we always, the news reporters are the ones that we always a couple minutes behind them before that we get it. Okay, it still would be live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, keep pushing them. Thank you, Patricia. I'm going. Then, in fact, with the Venezuela, he was trying to run. Donald Trump did give him a little time to turn himself in. He did. He told him he did give him a time to turn himself in. I was watching things, but I want to make sure that I got more understanding the basic that's going on. And just letting you guys know, it's all pertaining to oil. It's all pertaining to oil. Now, as they all on and they had ropes coming down out the airplane, and you know how the army people, how they get and they jump, they attack, they don't even give you free because they didn't even give him time enough to close the door for him and his wife to run down in the basement or wherever they hide spotted. They didn't even get a time. He was closing the door. Here you go. They had no snap the door open. Okay. Meanwhile, as what I hear, watching, just looking at little things yesterday, they had took him to New York, and so basically he's supposed to be staying the federal government doing some court that they got going on up there in New York. Let me tell you something. Now, with that, and that is with the cartels. Now, remember, when Donald Trump, when he came in, and this month here be a year, when he got sworn in, remember now, he said he was going for the cartels. He said he was going for the cartels. And if you look at everything what he have done, it was identified with the cartels in it. Even with the daycare and the fraud, all that what is going on with the Somali people, that's all identified with the cartel. The cartels, don't look at, ladies and gentlemen, don't look at those cartels that they, ooh, that was down low. Okay. Don't look at those cartels basic identified with they all are the same. No, Somali, they have theirs. Blacks, they have theirs. Cuba, Venezuela. That's how it goes. When he dealing fact with the cartels, make sure you hear him very, very well and understand exactly when he's saying cartel, it dealing fact with those that with all the drugs have been made and how they shifting it over in here. Okay, so the cartel basic is a big thing. It's big. It's been around, but it started really is showing as I've been knowing about it since high school. Okay, and all that we know that they are some dangerous people. Okay, they are worse than of these black guys. They are a gang themselves, but not all cartels are the same one. Not all of them are the same one. And because that you base it even down in jail, if you say that you is in this here game, and if you don't know the symbol of this here game, they're gonna tell you, don't you claim us no more. Cartels, they fight against one another. You do got cartels, and you also too got cartels that's fake cartels. But the real one that I don't know person, but as what I hear in the news, all is dealing fact with what it'll come to me. With the one with the that's over here from Mexico. They had the that they built a whole world in a train track and gave him a scooter motorcycle to get up on there. All of that to me, that is the real one. Now since he don't been gone, he been a whole lot of fake ones out here, and his cousin is the one that's running it now. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you how that I think this is gonna go. Did fact with Mexico. Now they got y'all. You're gonna watch this here. I want y'all to listen to this here. It's soon gonna come to pass. Now they already got Venezuela president, right? Okay. So basically, America is going to be running the America is going to be running it over there until they get somebody over there in its place. And the majority of the time, America, Donald Trump ain't gonna put nobody. Allegedly, that's how I feel. Not gonna put nobody in his place because he want control. Okay. Now, if Donald Trump stay under this here manpower of control with Venezuela, he going now. Don't forget Marco Rubio. You know he's Cuban, but also he sent a bird whistle at Cuba and at Kenya. He don't send a message to them. Let him know, y'all gotta take this down. It's starting to bother me. It's starting to pull the pressure. He don't. Ooh. I feel the pressure starting to pull. Now, dealing the fact with Donald Trump don't send a bird whistle. I see that this year is going. I see that blood. If Donald Trump can get Venezuela, which say he got them, get dealing fact with they army team, get them. Because what I see is that he wants to take over the islands. I'm not saying I didn't fight with Jamaica. No, I haven't heard nothing yet. He over there picking, but what he failed to understand that is more Jamaicans over here than it is over there. Okay, so over there in the island. So let's just hold it there. Let's just hold it right here. All this basis alleged that's in my mind. With Donald Trump, if Donald Trump can get Venezuela, also to get another country, get rid of their president and take control of that, He is going straight to Mexico. This is in my mind. Get all and all them basically go on and attack. Because right now, before they took the president over there in Venezuela, the president they was getting they stuff together to go to war, didn't fight with Donald Trump. But I just want to let you know that dealing fact with that, uh, it is the vice president and it is someone else, their command that got the paperwork and notes of what is the next thing that is going to happen. What is the next thing? What we gonna do next if they get him? Not just this one president knows everything. They gotta tell somebody else. So I think so over there in Venezuela, they're gonna come up with because that Donald Trump had said that he was coming for the president over there, and he gave him a length of time. All this here, y'all, is pertaining to oil. Yes, yeah, drugs is in it, stealing fat with oil. Okay, now look. You know, I always whenever I get a notion, you know, I stays on Chicago. Did in fact with the governor over there in Chicago, and the black guy, the mayor. Yes, they all. I had told y'all they all had something pertaining to those boats that was coming through. But I'm gonna deal with Brian. I think, yeah, Brandon Johnson. I'm gonna deal with Brandon Johnson and the notes that I came up dealing fact with him. Now, let me go back here. Crisscross applesauce. Now, let's get on. Yes, they knew. They knew that Trump was coming. Trump said that he was coming and he was gonna get him. Okay, and basically all what Trump wants to know, gonna hold him in the cage to get for them to be man to man and tell me all what you know and what we gonna get, because now I am in control of Venezuela. Okay. All this is pertaining, ladies and gentlemen, all this is pertaining to oil. That's what all this is pertaining to. Now, because that America is one of the most stronger and powerful country that it is, America is not our country. Don't watch and see everything basically what goes on, because as we see, it's 9/11. But then in fact with Trump, if Trump stays, did the fact that not didn't pertain like say with death, if Trump happened to live by his 4-year term, okay, it's the aftermath is what is basically is going to get us. It's the aftermath. It's the aftermath is going to give us with everything don't because right now. So when the Democrat, yeah, we're gonna get the House back. When the Democrat and also to Donald Trump also too did in fact with Venezuela, all of them out there dancing in the street, all that it pertains to vote towards him. Okay, to keep the Republican in there. That's why this midterm is very, very important. Very, very important. Y'all, as the American people, we are suffering. We are suffering. And dealing fact with Donald Trump ain't giving us nothing. Nothing. Even down to the farmers. When he went and signed that for the farmers them to get so much millions of dollars to stay afloat, the farmers, they didn't get it. He signed it. He signed it. It didn't go no further than what he signed and on that desk. No. So what did the farmers them do? They filed bankrupt. They filed bankrupt. Then, in fact, with us, they played along with it. Oh, it's gonna be for Christmas. Donald Trump turned around and said, no, he have to see what happened during the midterm. You're not getting nothing, no stimulus, whatever another that they call it. No, we're not getting it. It doesn't have that. I have a service station that I watch. In fact, with Social Security and when your check coming out, no. They don't know no more than what Dover ain't get. You're not getting anything. We are not getting that $2,000 plus. You're not getting it. Okay, so and a lot of us know that he's not giving us nothing. Only thing he did, he have taken from us. Ooh, okay, 9 o'clock. I'm making my point. Only thing he did, he basically have taken from us. Nobody don't deserve for to be the greatest country that it is on the planet, and for its own people to be suffering like this. Yes, it's going on right here. Hold on, you guys. Go ahead and get right on in here. I don't want. I always was subscribed to that. Hold on a second. I like basic. I like politics and news. Basically, what's going on. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Could I get it? As y'all know, I hold up a second. Let me get him up here. Okay, I got this. Come on, boy. Hold on. Come on.
500 Pearl and the back of 60 Center.
Y'all got it?
How other defendants who are being brought into the elsewhere today will fare in the holding cells. I don't know, because out here is extreme. They have cars all the way up. You'll see in a moment. I believe there we go, all the way up Park Row, and this vehicle with the blinking lights has been it's been there for some time now. The big doors often open and allow in. Usually people transfer just by a simple black van with cages on the window, of course. Rarely do you have this kind of a motorcade. Inner City Press, we're on case.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's go back here 1 second. Hold on.
This is the transport of Maduro to the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, January 5th. He has a noon appearance, but this is well before 8 a.m. They've shut down the street. In the background there are some NYPD officers in the area between 500 Pearl and the back of 60 Center. How other defendants who are being brought in from elsewhere today will fare in the holding cells, I don't know, because the level of security out here is extreme. They have cars all the way up. You'll see in a moment. I believe there we go. Park Road. This vehicle with the blinking lights has been it's been there for some time now. The big doors often open and allow people transfer just by a simple black van with cages on the window, of course.
But maybe
rarely do you have this kind of motor. Inner City Press, we're on.
Hold up a second. I was trying to get us so I can get that larger. Okay, here we go. This is a part of. This is the same cloud that don't you take your doors.
Aparte todos tenemos un amigo que quería que todo suceda.
Welcome everybody. What's going on? Going on right now at New York, at the courthouse. As we know, it looks like home, right, Kenny? This is what's going on right now. They shut down the whole street. They also captured some other people that they already had. Anyway, court starts. Let's take a few more minutes, 12 minutes before it starts as this hearing, what they got with. So anyway, they got everything basically blocked off. Let me see what else you'll be finding here. Y'all, this is big. This is huge. This is huge. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's watch over here. Let's see what we got right here.
Producer. For reference, the US produces around 20 million barrels of crude and NGLs, so a lot of liquids production from other countries there, not so much from Venezuela. Now, over time, if there is a significant amount of investment in Venezuela's oil infrastructure, and that will only come if there is political stability within its new administration, then Venezuelan oil supply could increase quite significantly. And the analogy there with Iraq's oil production increase over time, I think, is a good one. We could realistically see doubling, tripling, even quadrupling or more of Venezuela's oil production, but that will take a significant amount of time to achieve.
Well, you say a significant amount of time. I mean, you think back, to the Iraq War, we're looking back over a 20-year period, aren't we? How long do you think it would take to revamp Venezuela's ailing oil industry?
You could probably see a reasonable increase in Venezuela's oil supply this year and next. To get to, Chevron is already operating in the country, and so to get a small increase, it probably wouldn't require a huge amount of additional investment and changes within the country to achieve. But to get to back over 3 million barrels per day, which would be a significant oil production level, that will be over a 5 to 7, potentially even longer year period to achieve. And that's when really we would probably see a major increase in the impact of Venezuela's oil supply on oil markets. Until then, we probably wouldn't see a major impact as a result of this US incursion into Venezuela.
Yeah, because when we look at the impact on the oil price, as we saw from that graph, it doesn't appear to have been especially significant. It hasn't shot up or dropped to an enormous extent, has it?
No, that's absolutely correct. And to be honest, it's what we would expect in this sort of situation, because ultimately nothing has really changed on the ground right now. The US is still implying that it will continue with its blockade on Venezuelan exports. Supply on the ground isn't going to change immediately anytime soon. So ultimately, whilst there are some risks to Venezuela's oil production being taken offline in the very near term, in the next few weeks or month or so, because of this blockade continuing, realistically, there is a major oil supply glut generally for 2026 expected across the globe. And that is going to exert more downward pressure on the oil price than this Venezuela situation. So irrespective of this situation, we see prices going down to the downside in the coming few weeks and months.
Talk to us about the heavy variety of crude oil that Venezuela has. Again, Paul touched on it in his piece. This oil is of particular value to the US. How easy is it, for example, to transport this oil, to process it? Because that's the issue, isn't it? It needs processing.
It does need processing. It also needs extracting in the first instance. And again, as Paul mentioned, it is heavy, thick, sour oil, which is very difficult to extract, or relatively difficult to extract. And it is more difficult to transport and to process, etc. But the US refineries are actually set up to process heavier grades of crude oil. This sort of crude oil that Venezuela produces is perfect for US oil refineries. Interestingly, US itself produces a wide range of crude oil grades, but a lot of light crude oil. And so it has to export significant quantities of the oil that it produces in the US and import heavy crude oil from other countries like Canada, Mexico, and elsewhere. Having access to Venezuelan oil does mean that this would be an advantage to US oil refineries, and it could potentially help to lower costs to some degree. But again, the volumes are very small from Venezuela right now. It will take a number of years for those increased quantities to really have a material positive impact for the US oil refining system.
Okay. And just taking a step back a little bit from this decision, what's been very clear from President Trump and his politics is that he is a fan of fossil fuels. He believes in that is the future of energy, of electricity, of fueling the demand for products in the rest of the world. What impact does this have on renewable technologies? Do you think this cements oil and things like it in terms of investment for the future?
I mean, ultimately, it probably doesn't have a major impact on that system overall. You know, if we think about the more kind of medium and long-term impact of this incursion into Venezuela, the impact is that there will be a lot more oil coming out of Venezuela over time if the investment comes and if there is political stability within the country. That could mean that oil prices fall over time because, you know, significant volumes of extra supply does mean lower oil prices. And that might actually mean that we keep oil around for a little bit longer. And instead of moving away to renewables, which are typically cheaper, we stick around with oil for a little bit longer. But I don't think this specific incursion necessarily means that there will be a major shift away from renewables or towards. I think overall it depends on other policies and investment into renewables that will really determine whether or not the world moves away into the energy transition over time.
Really interesting stuff. AJ Palmer, Director of Oil Markets, thanks so much for talking to us.
Okay, here we go.
You're watching Sky News today. Coming up, we're going to have the very latest from New York as the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife prepare to stand trial in this building in Lower Manhattan this afternoon.
Okay. Y'all, this is what I want to...
James Matthews from Sky News.
Hey, James.
I'm James Matthews.
Okay, here we go. You know, this is... Let me go ahead and share this here. You know, y'all, this is what I want to know. Then, in fact, with this here situation, basic. How are you doing, y'all? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Please thumb up my video. Thank you. They can go ahead and capture him with no problem. American people can go over there and capture Nicholas and his wife with no problem. But you got Trump right here. You can't even more touch him, man. He got how many? 33, 34 felonies against him. But then the fact that, and then you cannot do nothing with him. But you can go over there and get another president. Then the fact, well, and all this here stuff here, you guys. I was right over here as I was getting my coffee. I was looking at over here on another screen as I was getting my coffee. I hear over there in the chat from this other country that I'm pulling this story from. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. Okay, I was listening over into the chat while I was pulling the story from, right? People in the chat say this is not going to take place until, well, it basically like 4 years from now, 2030. All right? But still yet, it does not matter. Same way that other president, that they got him on all kind of drug charges and things. The same way did in fact with him. How long did it take him? He was in jail for a year or two. Then Trump came in and let him go. And he was did in fact with drugs and oil too. But Trump say, I don't think so. He was dead, right? This is going to be a big thing today. They don't up the schools and all that that's nearby in the area. They even stop the traffic over there. All over, pertaining to so many streets away from the courthouse. Now, this here can be a very, very dangerous thing, ladies and gentlemen. This can be a very, very dangerous thing because that nonsense that they got him. Remember that, because that they got Nicholas and his wife, right? Maduro. Yeah, I think it's Maduro. They got, you don't think so that before that he left in the next plan, you don't think so they don't know what to do and how to move? When they know that Trump was coming, you don't think so they didn't know how to move and what's next in line? of course. So did the fact with that guy is going to court, I don't know if they're gonna bring him in this morning or they're gonna bring him in after lunchtime, because it's a totally different way. He's a totally different dictator of what is going on. And all this potential. It ain't not like what Diddy did, but they both in the same courthouse. They in the same jail. But let me tell you, the fact with this jail, the Metropolitan Jail, that what Diddy was in and what they got him holding in. Do y'all know all through the airways? Do you know they actually is watching the ground? They are basically not watching. You know that those that on the ground is watching what comes up in the air, because with that they have him. They can shoot one missile allegedly. Can see one missile over here and can tab and kill everybody. Hey there, boo. Hey Terry. They can kill everybody that's in that courthouse. Little babies and all. You seen what they did with 9/11? It was a daycare down there. They can do that because they got him. Before that, I feel allegedly in my mind, before they let anything go, they gonna do damage control first. Now they don't only got him, Missouri, Nicholas. Yeah, Nicholas, Missouri. They not only got him, not only did in fact with his wife, but wait a minute, let's come out with the wife. You mean to tell me if they were to call Donald Trump, Melania was gonna go with him, and that little boy, because he over 18 now. You think so? You think so that Melania should go with Donald Trump? She don't even like being first lady. So I wants to know that why you got his wife. His wife didn't run for office. The husband did. So they brought the wife ass on too. Got her standing trial too. I thought that what God put together, a man and woman, no man should separate. They'll come in between them. That's what I thought. But this is going to go. I'm going to watch this. Y'all, you will see me moving around and about. But we're going to watch this here. We're going to watch this here throughout the day. How this here based on that. I know my video is saying that I'm doing the exercise. We have did the exercise. I kept it on. I got to base it. Basic like divided and re-screen this here, rename this here part here, and let the video with the exercise let us be right there. But I kept on going with it. Why would you take the wife? I'm going to do some research on her. Why would you take the wife, first lady, and the president, and okay, your wife goes with you? Because I guess I'm doing nighttime, doing pillow talk. Y'all was talking about what's the next plan. I think that's right. Let's go over here and let's see if they have brought anybody for. Anyway, it's not only him, but it's quite a few of them that they had done caught and they was holding long before they. Remember that they're gonna catch everybody around before they get ahead. Hold 1 second here. Let's see what we got here. Let me go over in here. Let me see if they brought anybody in the court from time that we just paused this here. Let me go. We keep close ties on the courtroom. This here, you haven't seen this here yet. Let me get you right here. Okay, let's see what we're here. I will bring you guys. Okay, let's see how we go.
This is the Venezuelan president who is being taken off the chopper at this point. You can see that he is being escorted by U.S. servicemen. Those are the visuals on your screen right now. You have the Venezuelan president.
Hold on a second. Let me jump down here.
Who is now being escorted by US servicemen. We're trying to get more details about where is this being taken to. Remember, he was captured by the US, an operation led by Donald Trump. These are the latest visuals on your screen. After hours of what Donald Trump claimed was the unflinching, unprecedented US might at display, as Maduro was captured from his fort, his absolute fortress, as Trump called, a steel-shielded fortress where Maduro could not enter. And he's right now on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, the visuals, the latest visuals of Maduro being escorted by servicemen, by the US servicemen. We're yet to get details of what really this
y'all
is.
just keep going.
Where is he
keep
being
going.
taken?
I'm just going
But a
around
lot
here. We
of
keep it.
focus
Keep going. We keeping
and
our eyes on the
spotlight in
courthouse.
the United States of how Donald Trump and his military took out this unprecedented action of something that Trump himself has called not seen since World War II.
Okay.
In fact, this is Maduro being taken to the New York court. That's the news that we are getting at this time. This is Maduro who's being taken to the New York court, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to be tried. He's been indicted. He's been indicted of narco-terrorism. These are Newsline exclusive visuals on your screen. The Venezuelan president, Maduro, being taken to New York court. You can see him escorted by the US servicemen. Operation Absolute Resolve was the operation under which was meticulously planned for months with tactical surprise. He was shipped in a US warship to the United States, and he was eventually seen land at the New York airport, at an air base, beg your pardon. And these are the details on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Maduro now being taken to the New York court, where he's being tried for narco-terrorism. Narco-terrorism, which the United States has claimed Maduro was a kingpin of. He was a kingpin. He allowed cartels to function. He allowed narco-terrorism from the soil of Venezuela. Donald Trump has claimed that the president, the Venezuelan president, was someone who spearheaded, allowed narco-terrorism against the United States. These are the charges for which he is being tried. He's being indicted, in fact, in a court in New York. In fact, it's interesting because the New York newly sworn mayor went on to actually call the attack on Venezuela as an act of war. And he is not the only one to criticize Donald Trump's move of what Donald Trump claimed was nothing short of an absolute military display of prowess. Many world leaders have questioned how Donald Trump went into Venezuela and captured oil. In fact, Donald Trump himself has said that they will run Venezuela. They will take over Venezuela. It's going to be a team, including his close men, his close confidants, who will be running Venezuela. There's been a strong pushback from Venezuelan authorities. In fact, the vice president of Venezuela very clearly saying that Venezuela will never be a colony again. And there's only one president of Venezuela, and that is Maduro.
Oh my God.
I'm being joined by Major General Rajan Kochhar at this point. Good evening, Major General Rajan Kochhar. A very quick question here. We have the initial visuals, the first visuals of Maduro, the Venezuelan president Maduro, being taken to the New York court, where he's of course been indicted for narco-terrorism.
Okay.
Major General Rajan Kochhar, how are you looking at what's happened over the last 48 hours?
You see, what has happened is, I think it is in line with what the United States of America under President Trump is wanting to because America is very vulnerable as far as its southern hemisphere is concerned, especially the Latin American countries. And if you go back in history also, America has not spared anybody in this region. Even in 1989 in Panama, when General Noriega was picked up in a similar manner. So we are seeing this same thing happening because there are two, three important factors we have to keep in mind. One is what the Monroe Doctrine 2.0 also mentions that any outside interference in this proximity, in this very close proximity to the USA, is subjected to suspicion. And what was happening was that China was expanding its footprints in Venezuela. So that was one irritant. And if you look back in the last 15 years also, Venezuela was going the leftist way. It was a sort of anti-US attitude, so which was resented by America. And in 2017 also, Trump tried to attempt a similar kind of action, but he was prevented to do so by the advisors. But now I think he took this action because there was a definite, I think, link of the Hezbollahs also consolidating their training centers in Venezuela. The narco terrorism was one issue, and a larger issue is oil, because we have to.
I told you guys, it was oil
reserves Venezuela has, and Venezuela was trading with Japan China. As a matter of fact, China was one of its largest oil importers, and this import was being done in Chinese yuan. And in the last 1 year, the American dollar has fallen by 9%. So if you look at all a combination of factors, I think it has prompted Trump to take this action.
In fact, stay on with us, Major General Rajan Kota. Let me just explain to our viewers what we are seeing on our screens. So on your left side, you are seeing, a motorcade with the Venezuelan president Maduro being taken to the New York court. That's the motorcade where he's being taken to the New York court. On your right side, you're seeing the chopper from where he was taken from the detention center where he has been placed over the last few hours since he was captured, quote unquote, as Donald Trump claims this to be. These are the visuals playing out in the United States right now in New York. On your left, you have the motorcade, which
go back
has
over here.
the Venezuelan
keep
president
our eyes based on the courthouse.
and he's
Okay,
being
let's
taken
go.
to the New
This
York court,
I'm trying to
where
keep
he's
us
being tried
together on the
for the
courthouse
charges
of
that
what's
he's
going
been
on.
indicted of, and that is narco-terrorism. On
Okay.
the right side, ladies and gentlemen, you have the visuals of him being brought to New York from the detention center. This is the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, from which he was taken.
Okay, you guys, I'm checking on something right here.
Visuals are those. You also have the barricade near the New York police barricade near the court. Also, that's very clearly visible. Major General Rajan Kochar, let's just very quickly talk about what's playing out in Venezuela
okay,
as well.
let's go right here. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute.
These are very,
Let
very
me go right
testing,
here.
challenging
I got something right here. Identified with ABC.
when it comes to international
wait a minute, honey.
ties.
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, baby. Hold up.
Over the last few years.
Okay, wait. Just
what
hold.
he has done and how he has done.
Wait a minute, baby. I got to get you together real quick.
States. And on the other hand, you also have
you don't know how to
Venezuelan vice president who first took a very, very strong position.
Let me shut you up. Okay, now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. That girl ain't know how to shut up. Let's go over here. We going what ABC News, what they got to say about what's going on. They are call somebody. They are very live right here. I'm trying to catch ABC News. That's ABC News here. How y'all doing today? Okay, hold up. I just had it here a few minutes ago. I am. Hold up, then. Don't come. Okay, hold up a second. Y'all, hold up a second. Let me get us right here. Just stick with me 1 second here. I'm going to ABC News. Where are we? I just have us right up here. Come on here, ABC News. How y'all doing today? We are here. Okay, here we go. Let's go right here. All this basic is alleged. I'm following everything, you guys. Okay, we all watching. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. No. Is this what we want? Oh, this is what took place Saturday. Okay, we were there Saturday. Hold 1 second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get up ready. Hold on a second. I don't like copying people's stuff like this here. Hold on, let me see. I don't like too much copying people's stuff like this here.
Special operatives and law enforcement for the bold, decisive, and successful action that they've taken. In terms of the United Nations and the Security Council, Jason, you're going to hear a lot of hand-wringing on Article 2 of the UN Charter, which deals with sovereignty. And I will remind everyone of Article 51 of the United Nations Charter, which is, as we have in the past, which is
like copy. I
nation's inherent right.
Go.
Donald Gates for subscribing.
Okay, I really like to go in the room.
One of our viewers says it's 6 a.m. Well, it depends on what time zone you're in.
Okay.
Hey, Carms, I'm on the Eastern time zone. Carms, thanks for moderating over there on YouTube. Okay, let's real quick. I want to just as we were coming on the air, this Tim Walz statement came out. So we reported last night that we were reporting about this on the broadcast last night that it was.
Wait a minute, you guys. This is try not to.
So you can see there's AP. Tim Walz, Democrats, 2024 VP candidate, will not run for a third term as Minnesota governor. Now he might be doing. I heard he might be doing. He might be doing some sort of in-person announcement today, and it's possible that will come during the Security Council hearing. So if he speaks during the Security Council hearing, I'm
basically, okay, you guys, let me get back over here, dealing back with you guys. I'm basically trying to, entertain us until we see exactly what is going on. Dealing fact with in court. Today is going to be a long day. Happy New Year to everybody. Basis coming into the room. And thank you for joining me. Let me turn on my light right there because I think so. I'm getting a little dark. Damn, man, there ain't gonna be no sunshine. Okay, I can put that. Let me put that one there right there. Okay, thank you guys, basically, for coming up. Thanks for my beautiful moderator, Terry. Terry is somewhere out here in these streets and being nosy. Thank you, Terry. Keep up with the good work. Thank you. Y'all, we gonna ask that we progress as we getting this thing together, dealing fact with as they getting him and others to get into to come into court. I told you he wanted to do hey boo, how you doing? Happy New Year, Mac. Thank you, darling. Big up yourself. If y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay. Until they get everybody all situated in court, is what I'm gathering is that Nicholas, that is Venezuela president, he then wants to go the presidential way and dealing with Trump. He don't mind dealing fact with China and all them other things. Trump said, no, you're going to deal with us. And as you know, you just not coming in at what was said. Trump said that that American is going to take Venezuela. Yeah, thank you. If we're going to take Venezuela and that's what it did. Okay. For what I gathered this morning, as I'm going from channel to channel, we are waiting on for they to go ahead on. He is at the courthouse, right? Diddy is the Metropolitan Building, federal building. He is there. Okay. And also too, his wife is there, but they have not yet brought them in the courtroom. Everybody, news station, Scooter's news station with Dolby, we is on standby, waiting on for them to come out and tell us what. But I'm thinking that he gonna really go to court like after lunchtime. But he would be there. But I don't think so. They gonna base it. Say and all these type of stuff here, because one thing about it now, he have to get his lawyers and all this here type of stuff here. What's be going on? How they set up this here process? But Donald Trump told him he was coming. Donald Trump putting everything on that man that what Donald Trump have done, gonna do, and still is doing. Allegedly, that's in my mind. Okay. Meanwhile, while we sitting here and we passing the time away, let's go over here to these thieves and what's going over here with these folks over here, what they done did up there, these Somalia. Let's go there. Let's see what they doing. Meanwhile, we are still keeping our eye open over here on the courthouse. I got all this here basic lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do got the lineup. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. And see what with the fraud situation basically is going on. Okay, all this here right now. Okay, let me see where we going at. All these here basically what is going on is a bunch of replays. I have to get straight. I don't like saying the word but sometimes I make us think and get it out. And I don't want to copy nobody else. I don't like to copy nobody else work or what basically they doing. I can go to the news station, right? I can go like to ABC News and all of them. I can go there, but I cannot go really like say like to anyone else channel. It's okay, you get it for the news channel because they ain't gonna look for old little Dolby. But then in fact, when you go deal in fact with other people channel, other people, yes, you can. They can scratch the channel. Hold on a second. Let's go over here, CBS News.
The Trump administration is expected to brief some members of Congress today on the Venezuela strikes and arrest of Nicolas Maduro. While most GOP leaders stand by the president's decision, many Democrats and some Republicans have condemned the actions which were taken without congressional input. CBS News congressional correspondent Nicole Killian joins us now live from Capitol Hill to discuss this. Nicole, good Monday morning to you. So, considering there is a constitutional role for Congress when it comes to any president wanting to wage war, what has the reaction there been to the weekend's developments?
Well, that's right. And, for that reason, many lawmakers, more specifically many Democrats, feel that Congress was bypassed in this process, although we have heard from a few Republicans, most notably Maine Susan Collins, who said that Congress should have been notified ahead of time and sooner than when they did officially speak with administration officials. And many lawmakers over the weekend saying they spoke, for instance, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio following these strikes. He is one of several administration officials who will be here on Capitol Hill later today to brief congressional leaders as well as the leaders of the various committees of jurisdiction, both in the House and Senate this afternoon. Take a listen to how some lawmakers responded to the strikes over the weekend.
Congress has acted to provide the president the resources and authority that he needs to protect the vital interest of the United States, whether it's taking out this drug trafficker, Nicolas Maduro, who had contributed to the deaths of hundreds of Arkansans and hundreds of thousands of Americans, or striking Iran's nuclear facilities. He has the inherent authority under our Constitution to protect these American national interests, and as the chief law enforcement officer, to make sure that indicted drug traffickers face justice, whether they're indicted in Venezuela or indicted in the United States.
Let's let my Republican colleagues enjoy their day of euphoria, but they're going to wake up tomorrow morning knowing, my God, there is no plan here any more than there was in Afghanistan, Iraq, or in Libya.
And so that really is the hope for this briefing later today, that lawmakers can get more clarity around some of these next steps. Specifically, many lawmakers have pointed to the president's comments over the weekend where he said the U.S. would be running Venezuela. So again, many lawmakers now seeking clarity on exactly what that means.
And meanwhile, Nicole, the Senate is expected to vote this week on what's described as a bipartisan war powers resolution. This would effectively block the president from continuing military action in Venezuela. What hopes does that resolution have?
Yeah, that's right. Well, basically, it would bar or prohibit future military action in Venezuela without congressional approval. This is a resolution that has been brought forth before, as we saw, those attacks escalating, for instance, on boats in the Caribbean over the fall and early winter. And so this is a measure that will likely be put forth yet again by Virginia Senator Tim Kaine, who is on CBS Mornings, saying that he plans to bring this again this week. Now, we did see when it has previously been brought up that there were a few Republicans that did support the measure, but that is really what we will be watching for this week, whether or not we see any other Republicans sign on to this besides those who have sponsored this measure.
And one other quick question, Nicole, because we've just in our inbox received note that Marjorie Taylor Greene's resignation has officially been submitted there in Congress. She's the Republican congresswoman from Georgia, was a big supporter of President Trump and now is one of his biggest critics. What can you tell us about the message she's ending her run on?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you'll recall we spoke pretty extensively to Marjorie Taylor Greene last month before she left Washington. And, she told me that she has no regrets. And obviously, she was a firebrand here in Congress and had her share of controversies and, heated arguments with various members. But she says she doesn't regret any of that, even as she now seeks to turn the page on what she says are now toxic politics in this country, more specifically quickly. Obviously, we saw the very notable break with the president shortly after that vote surrounding the release of the Epstein files. Marjorie Taylor Greene, however, though, telling me at this point she has no plans to continue a career in politics, so she won't fully rule that out. So we'll have to see ultimately what's next for her, aside from her engagement over the holidays.
Right. Personal life first, and then the professional life will fall into place. Nicole, thank you with all the latest on the big headlines there.
Okay,
now,
let's
some
go
Americans
here.
who left the country for the holidays, they're actually having trouble returning home right now following the U.S. attack on Venezuela. CBS News senior transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleve explains why.
My friend talked to me
and why
about
they're
that.
not
My
likely to
friend
see
was talking to me
any
about that, the
compensation
fact that
from the
she's not
airlines.
going to.
The Crater family was wrapping up their holiday vacation with a flight home to New York Saturday, but that flight was among the more than 1,100 canceled after the FAA closed the airspace over much of the Caribbean. The day-long closure impacted more than a dozen airports, including those in Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Aruba.
I'm a teacher. I'm supposed to go back to work tomorrow.
This family of 5 is still in Puerto Rico and won't all be home until late Wednesday night.
We've continued to search frantically to try to get something. We found a flight for our eldest daughter, who's 18. We found a flight for her Tuesday so she can go home a day earlier.
How frustrating is this?
Oh, it's quite.
Very frustrated.
This was the scene at the San Juan airport Saturday. About 400 flights in and out of that airport alone were canceled. American Airlines says it added 5,000 additional seats across nearly 24 extra flights Sunday. Southwest added more than a dozen flights through Monday. Newlywed Christine Moore got stuck at the Philadelphia airport after her flight to Barbados was grounded Saturday.
This weekend of all weekends for my honeymoon to be canceled.
Actor Leonardo DiCaprio was supposed to be accepting an award at the Palm Springs Film Festival this weekend, but he reportedly couldn't get out of St. Bart's.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight. I'm stuck on the East Coast. I wish I was there to celebrate with all of you.
For the Crane family, it'll mean several days of missed work and school.
If I could get a U-Haul and pretend to be a goat and get on a cargo plane, I would do it.
Whatever expenses they accrue during these unplanned extended stays are likely coming out of the traveler's pocket because the closure was the action of the government, not the airlines. It's not the airline's responsibility to compensate flyers.
All right, Chris Van Cleve, thank you. Now, officials say the operation to arrest Maduro took months of intense planning. Next, what we know about Operation Absolute Resolve and the meticulous training that led to Maduro's capture. This is CBS News 24/7 Mornings.
Hold on a second. Okay, let's go back over here. We're gonna go back here and we're gonna check out. Let's go and let's talk about what is actually going on over here with hold up a second. Let me get us together right here. I got all the I got everything basic. Watching the hold up a second. What is this here? Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, we are, let's talk about, okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to, wait a minute, wait a minute. We are still watching right here in front of the courtroom. Watching let me say 20. Right next. Boy, I couldn't even understand this here. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm holding on right there. I want to hold that right there until I'm gonna hold on dealing that with Venezuela President Nicholas. I'm gonna hold on to Nicholas. If he like the Nicholas that excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. If he like the Nicholas that I know, he's a mess. He's a mess. Okay, now let's go over here. We're going over here where over in Minnesota, what they are doing. Okay. And we're gonna just play this here stuff out. Hold on. We're gonna basically play this here out. Hey man, I'm turning. Okay, wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, I can put notify. I got this in here to notify me. I got this in here and notify me at 9:30. Basic when this here start here. This is another news station that I got where it can notify me when things get started. Oh shoot, boy, this is just so much. I can't even get where I want to start at. This is just basically so much basically going on. This is basically so much going on. Hold up one second. Let me get y'all on a news station real quick. Come on. The old Rick Scott. Don't y'all remember Rick Scott? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, let's go back right there. Okay, you guys, let's hold it right there. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go right here with the child care. Minnesota. I want to get over here in Minnesota. Let's see what they are did. Come on, child. Y'all ask okay, let me just put us on right here. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me take a breather. Oh God, it's just so late. Why I just ain't take my time and go ahead on and do this. Let me just put this in right here so we can start working on. I don't know why I didn't even we go ahead and got myself together on that. Okay, y'all, let's take a break for a minute. Let's take a break for a minute. Let me go ahead and make a phone call. And I'm listening, eating. Okay, you listening, eating. Thank you, fool. Thank you. Y'all, I'm just all over the place. It is there's so much things that get on, and I did emails like got y'all up to date, dealing fact with let me turn this off. That off. Turn this off. Let me go and get us right here. Let me go ahead and set us up here. Okay, let me just share this here for a minute. Let me talk about. First thing, let me call to the doctor's office. Okay, let me take care of that. Let me take care of me first. And y'all, please like my video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I am doing 30-minute workout. That's only Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. 30-minute workout. And reason why I'm doing 30-minute workout until I get y'all like to help and support me as I get my mat and my get everything that I need so I can get on the ground and we all would do it together, working out, meditating. So if you guys like to help and support, you can. Cash App is DMilton04. You can. So meanwhile, we're gonna be doing standing up and doing chair exercise. And we only gonna do it 30 minutes, 3 times a week. As that we move on and as I get myself all together with mats and everything, that's when we're going to be getting on the floor and doing floor exercise, okay? I'm 58 years old. Yes, I am a breast cancer survivor. So anyway, feeling healthy, looking healthy, and feeling great about ourselves, that's what started our morning off, okay? So anyway, this is what I want. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a brief commercial break right here. And because that I got to call to the doctor's office and it is then, let me just let her talk to y'all to entertain y'all just a little bit. And I still have my eyes open on what is going on at that courthouse. My God. Don't forget now, we have our friends on X. Oh, yes. And y'all, let me tell you something. Dealing with Donald Trump. Now, y'all know good Donald Trump don't ask nobody, is it okay to do any damn thing. You remember he went over there during the shutdown and knocked down the ballroom over there? But you need to vote, and Congress them have to vote and all this type of stuff here. So you know what he did? You remember when he went and knocked down the ballroom and say, well, if you want me to put it back up, I put it back up. Being a damn, excuse my name, being an asshole. You don't knock it down. Now the White House can sit over inside the ballroom and still have ballroom left. He know exactly that what he was doing. Now with this here, he needed Congress them to vote to see if it really that we should go ahead and we should do this here thing. He don't did that. The Democrat and everybody been talking like, man, that ain't how it go. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to send him back? That's what his attitude is. All by identifying that money. Donald Trump, even though that his father Fred helped build up New York, Donald Trump ain't put his hand on damn cement, damn brick. He did not. And he was the bully that fighting his sisters back into the 80s about his daddy's shit. It was him. Now, that's a family matter. That's what Donald Trump did. Donald Trump didn't even go all this here, did in fact with this university, this guy. No, he didn't. He paid it. No, he didn't. Only thing he did was money. Same way how people buy degrees and did it. Donald Trump ain't do nothing. The only thing Donald Trump got is a high school diploma. That's all that he got. Yeah, okay, he's a felon, but he still is winning. That is crazy. Yeah. Then also too, what I want to know, Matt, Donald Trump, when they ever catch up with you, does that mean you and your wife, that Melania go to jail along with you? Because it seems like they got that man and his wife together. Does it mean, Donald Trump, that Melania have 33 felonies on her? So you got them on you? Wow. So now this is what he's saying. Now, right now, as we just saw a little briefing that I was doing, the Congress supposed to vote on it, and we don't think so. That was right for him to do that right now. We all supposed to stand together as one group and agree. He don't see that. He did it on his own. And you know what his attitude again? Like how he said about the same way how he said about over there about the ballroom. You want me to put it back? Just Matt, yeah. You know how like, oh well, you want me to put it back? You want me to put back all of them old concrete blocks? You want me to put them back? And that's basically what he's saying right here. Nobody didn't agree on with him, but did in fact what he did this weekend. You want me to send him back and put all the drugs back on the ship and pull the ships up from out of the water? Put the people that got killed during that, bring them back to life and take them out the fish mouth? You want me to bring them back? And here on the back of his hand, he got every color in a child's crayon box and markers. That's the color of the back of his hand. All them bruises. It looked like a whole bottle of coloring crayon just don't been mixed up in a child box. Okay. Let me call to the doctor's office. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see. And then we're going to work on this here. did in fact what had happened in Minnesota last week with this, I think it was Nicky Shirley, I think that's his name, what he have done. Did in fact with the child care over there. Yes, they was all into it. Yes, the governor knew about it. Yes. Everybody in this situation, what could I get out the deal? It was the federal money. The federal money, it was federal money distributed to the state, and the state distributed to what city and what county where it got to go to. Of course. Now he don't pull out the race. No, you should pull out the damn race for being for going for governor. You need to pull out the damn race and go to damn jail too. But guess what he'll do? He gonna jump up. He's gonna leave. Yeah, he's gonna leave. Yes, yes, he's a big clown, right? He is going to leave. He gonna pack his bag. He gonna get the hell out of damn Dodge. Well, why you want to do it that? Because you don't got enough money, right? You don't got enough money. It's a shame. But still, yet we as here as America. And you know what? It made me think of this here. It ain't. Yeah, we got our parts of things that we do in crimes and stuff. But you know what? It always another country that comes over to get rich. Often the richest countries that is America. It always is another country does that. And they the same ones sit back and laugh out. Oh yeah, we don't did it. They came over here, they got food stamps, checks, credit card, all that type of stuff. It always another country that comes over here because those of us from this country, we do our dirt, but it's not the way how they do it. They let everybody on for their country to get a piece of the action. At least that when we do our dirt, we basically try to keep it to ourselves. Not other countries. They spread it all out. Oh, we're gonna give you, but this is how you do it over here. Because that's the same thing when they do it when they were walking across the border. The same old way. Now let's go over here. Let's see what she got to say. Okay, here we go.
Ilhan Omar promoting Somalian-owned Albi Kitchen. Albi Kitchen is located at the front of the same building in which the now famous Quality Learning Center is located. Quality Learning Center is, of course, that is the child care center that was exposed in Nick Shirley's viral investigation report last week. Do you think this is all a coincidence? Guys, this is wild. This is wild. All of this connects to Ilhan Omar, but now this is so insane. Like, I don't think you guys realize it. In fact, I'll show a clip in a second. But this is, if you remember the picture of the the Quality Learning Center there, and then you see the restaurant, right? Well, take a look at this.
Hold on a second. Y'all,
take a look at this. I cannot believe it.
Hold on a second.
I cannot believe it.
You're not going to believe this. This little restaurant.
You're little. Daycare. Hold on a second.
Does this spot look familiar?
Hold on a second.
We're here on Nicollet Avenue in front of Quality Learning Center. There was a misspelling in the word learning. It was missing the N, and that has since been updated. As you can see, they got a new sign.
Behind the restaurant.
Are you guys catching this? Hold on. Sorry. Are you catching this? Look. Now, this is Quality Learning Center right there, right? Okay. This is where this restaurant is, but the Quality Learning Center was on the front there where the restaurant now is. And then I guess this was moved to the back. I'm not quite sure, but Ilhan Omar is in this restaurant and she has received thousands of dollars of donations from this community, the Somali community, coming from the daycares, these restaurants. To me, something is not, like, we already know none of this adds up, but to be so blatant as to this is the restaurant that she is promoting. And in fact, let me show you this. Let me show you this one. Let me move this over because this is wild. This is wild. It is so blatant. Like, she really just does not care. They do not care. And I guess they thought no one would ever find out.
Let me see, could I get this?
That was the goal. No one's ever looked into this stuff before. So it says, here is the full clip reference in the post below of Congresswoman Ilhan Omar promoting Somalian-owned Albi Kitchen, which is located in the front of the same building that Quality Learning Center is located. Look. So this is her. This is the video.
She's got this one.
I don't know if there's any sound. Let's see.
How?
Maybe.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn off that. Let's just play it. So there she is enjoying this restaurant. But again, remember guys, the sign for the daycare was on the front where this restaurant was at first. Then they just moved the sign to the side. So, and essentially the daycare is in the back in the kitchen. Like if you think of the size of the restaurant, okay, I gotta slow down. Okay, so when you think about it, that sign was there in the front, then it moves to the side, then suddenly now there's a restaurant there. And if you look at the size of this, it makes no sense that a daycare will be in the back where the kitchen would be. So it's almost like their supply room or kitchen is what they're calling a daycare. Is this even legally, can you even be zoned for something like this? For that to be in the same place? I mean, the fraud is so bad. This is what they're doing. I want to show that again because the thing I was showing you before, because are you getting this? Look how little the restaurant is, right? Then look at the door is right there. That's just the back kitchen storage room. And who's bringing their children to a daycare center? And the other thing they said about the daycare, that it's open from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., which no daycare is open during those hours. You're not zoned. Legally, you're not allowed or have a license from that time. Daycares have to be from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So even the stated time that they say they have, and even if that's happening, this is during busy restaurant hours. So you're telling me they were able to fit a full restaurant and this daycare where people take their children all in this same building, and it's not just a storage room that they slapped a label on? Yeah, I don't think so. And now we have some even more fraud. Every day there's something new. It says, holy smokes, the Somalis have registered 60 healthcare businesses in one single dilapidated warehouse building. Let me repeat. 60 healthcare businesses in one freaking building. It's so blatant, it's criminal. This was allowed to go on. Handcuffs. So let me play this for you.
This building right behind me has 22 different home and community-based healthcare companies registered in the building. It's only 4 floors. I walked in there yesterday trying to find a number of them. Many of them appear to be just window fronts, door fronts, with nobody behind. So same story, different location. We're here in St. Paul at this building, which looks like a warehouse or a dilapidated old building. Inside this building, there are 60 registered home and community healthcare organizations inside this one building. We're here in Northeast Minneapolis, and we're at a building that I believe is on the radar of authorities. They have questions about it. A lot of the businesses in here are home healthcare businesses. Of the total businesses, there's 37. 17 of them are home healthcare businesses. There's just layer upon layer upon layer of fraud throughout this city, Jessica. As for whether Governor Walz is going to testify before the Oversight Committee, that remains to be seen. We asked him at his office if he was going to testify, and we have yet to hear back.
Okay, now, Okay.
And on top of that, guys, they're now finding places in Massachusetts and Maine.
Okay, y'all, let's go this year. I'm not, they might have a big red bag there around the daycare. Yes, they do. They probably even have the dumpster where they take the trash in through where the little kids sleeping on the mat. Wait a minute. Y'all, wait a minute. Y'all know I gotta make something out of it. They probably got where the little kids sleeping on the mat, and they just come with garbage bags, pushing in and putting it in the dumpster. Isn't that so? Little kid, I mean, oh my God. But Minnesota, you guys, always was something. It always is always something. Now we ain't talking about didn't fight with George Floyd, but it always was something. Didn't fight with Minnesota. Wow. I think so, even though that Tim Walz is not gonna run for seat for governor again. I think so that he still should be criminalized when they get this stuff together. But they don't made enough money. This is terrible. You're right, man. They don't made enough money off America. They don't make enough money off America where they don't build up business in other parts, not only from their country, but all throughout the world where they can. So what? They got the money. America helped them get it started. But they don't build up business all across different parts of the world where they don't build up. And they'll tell the other one, come on, but see, they gonna wait. They already sent people already in the head of the game to feel that situation out. What could we do? Is it just that easy? They always send somebody. Then they'll come up with American money, and then they'll start setting up camp. This is not new under the sun. But to me, myself, American get every country that comes over here, they give them a chance. They give them a chance to rob us. We can't get nothing because they too busy helping other countries. We can't get nothing, but they want to put us out. Look at this Section 8 situation. They want to put us off, put us out. Give them a place to stay, and then also to pay them to stay in America. But dealing back with American people, that put in their time, we got to get out. We can't even get out our own money. Our own money, what we work hard for. Then in case of one day we may need our money for paying into Social Security, we can't even get that. We get taxed on that and everything else. But still, yeah, everybody else can come over here and live the American dream. We got to wait till we get 65, 67. Or somehow another life having to take a turn with us that we have to go retire early. But these damn people don't have to retire at all. Just come and get the damn money. Wow. Yes, I do agree with Trump need to stop till they all come up with all the information that, matter of fact, now let me tell you something. If they happen, just think of this here. If they happen to, we said they have stopped the daycare fund for going into Minnesota, right? Let's say they don't bring it back, dealing back with the daycare. Where are they going to come? Over here in North Carolina? They is going to pick up camp and go to another state and start it all back up. That's what it's going to be like. So if he don't bring it back into Minnesota, because he don't have to, but yes, cut off the fund until we get some more information into black and white. And also too, with they sitting down now, eyes are all open on all the daycares, what is going on, which that it should be. Yes, it should. But dealing back with Minnesota, A lot of them should be in jail. A lot of them. Because it's not no kids. It's not. And right there to change the sign, and then they couldn't spell learn, look like something that Dobie would have wrote, but anyway, they couldn't spell learn, and quality. Then the daycare opened up at 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. Then the people went there at 11 o'clock in the morning, then they came back at 3 o'clock, want to sign up little Joey. Then they came at 6 o'clock in the evening and said that could they put little Joey in because they deleted something. Well, I am deleted some of my comments. So, no, you don't have to delete. You don't have to delete your comment, boo. Thank you. It's left up to you, but it doesn't even bother me. It looked like a different country every year. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, Matt. But you know what? Let me tell you. I'm going to say this. When they had that, no, keep on talking. That's good. Let's keep on talking. Keep on talking. Shoot, hold on a second. I looked at that woman from Somalia. She looked so sneaky. So sneaky. But you know what? I was talking to a family member, and she was telling me, right now I'm in North Carolina. Y'all know that I'm original from Florida, right? I moved to North Carolina. I'm going into my 3rd year. But let me tell you, my family member told me down there in Florida, like Fort Lauderdale or somewhere, that they had caught one of them Somalia for what they was doing down there. Let's say down there in Florida. All right. And they caught them dealing fight with in Fort Lauderdale. Caught a lady. What she was doing. Now, I didn't know nothing about her. Me and my sister, we basically was talking all that. And she said, D. She said, wait a minute. And she started telling me about her. She said, no, it's a lady got caught up here in Florida, down here. Now she live in Fort Lauderdale. She said a lady got caught down up in here with it, and she was trying to take off, and they caught her. And I say, well, in Minnesota, and I was talking to her, and both of our stories were matching up, but different lady. But she was telling me about that. That had no happened down there, most recent. And I got to, I'm not down on what she's saying, but I got to go in and dig up on it. Now, this here, oh God, boy, I want to say it, but it doesn't matter. It's just us over here. It's just us over here. It doesn't matter, in fact, what I got to say, in fact, what they are doing, because they're doing it basically in every state that it is on their different net. Every state got an organization going on with something. They just, Minnesota always been in something dealing with another country is doing something here. Is doing something. And I'm pretty sure that boy that got on them glasses, I'm pretty sure him and Fatso, let me, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I bet they the one that wrote that sign up there. Just wait. It was, and then if the printing company did that, they was working in the printing company. Hold up one second. I'm gonna show you. I'm show you who I'm talking about. Look at here. Y'all look at. Y'all wait a minute. Y'all look at eyes. Wait a minute. Wait. See what I'm saying? Okay, now watch this here.
Can you play this one clip of the guy in Germany I just sent you? I don't know if you guys seen this clip or not of this.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Watch eyes. Eyes. Eyes is the one that wrote that up. Eyes the one that wrote that on that board. Hold 1 second. Wait a minute, watch this here. Look at eyes.
This guy in Germany walking around upset at people saying, you can't record me. He says, who the hell are you? It's my country.
Okay.
Who are you? You don't tell me we're not. Just kind of, whoa, who is this guy? Got like 20 million views on this one clip. Look at the level of audacity people are having now coming to other people's country in Germany telling them you don't record me. Who the hell are you to tell me this? This is what we're fighting with next. And by the way, I think it's what's going to produce the most bold, proud, American, tough, strong, faith-based people that they're going to fear. I think this is what's coming next. Rob, go on and play this. Watch this clip, folks.
What's up? You okay? Fine. Yeah, good. What? I will video whatever I want in my country, okay? You don't tell me.
This is German.
Look, they're cheeky. They think they can tell us. Alles gut, bei dir? No, it's okay. Thanks.
Try to sell him drugs?
He just tried to offer me speed on camera. Man. The brass neck on these people telling a German what he can and can't do in his own country. I'm sick of it. I'm not having it, guys. And all the Germans,
watch this,
and all the police, and all the politicians know what's going on. They know that they're selling hard drugs here, not weed. They're selling and speed and heroin. And guess what? They're okay with it. They're so heavily indoctrinated. But it's fine. It's normal. You have to understand. They come from a hard background.
This ain't the one I'm talking about.
You know, they also need to make a living somehow. Just everything about it. Everything about that city is just fucked.
By the way,
the locals, the natives are completely
blind. You believe everything else.
Brainwashed.
Okay, so you can pause it right. I got a bunch of these clips to show. I'm not going to show. We'll show it on Monday podcast. We got guests here today. But to me, I think the part Stephen A. is
not him.
Is this next phase of tolerance of what's going to happen, like a Nick Shirley. We've known for God knows how long with the fraud that's going on in Minnesota. It takes a 23-year-old kid to take a camera and go to Minnesota to prove some of the stuff. And by the way, once they get exposed.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to show y'all eyes in a few minutes. I got to show you. Wait a minute. I'm going to show y'all who actually wrote that post. I'm going to show y'all in a few. There you go, right here. See? Hold on a second.
At the same time, when one Somali does something wrong, we all get collective punishment.
With Shirley's video now approaching 2.3 million views on YouTube alone, they say they are getting non-stop phone calls harassing them.
As one video made by a specific individual made this all happen.
Behind every stupid cause that has ever existed on planet Earth is a dumb white lady. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications.
Eyes, right there, hold it.
Right
there. Eyes. Wait a minute. Eyes wrote that post. Matt. Matt. Matt, that's who wrote it. Excuse me, you guys. Oh my God, where is my swamp? Let me get my let me take a swip on my pump here. Excuse me 1 second. Come on. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Woo! I'm sorry. You had drinking water? Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I had to go. How many pumps I got? I had to go and take it because I was having. Oh my God, that would be enough. That's who wrote it. Yeah. Woo, Jesus. Okay. That's who wrote. Look at him. Just look at him. He looked like a thief. He looked like a liar. Looked like they coached him or what to say. Let me tell you about Dum Dum. Thank God. Let me tell you about this damn boy. You remember when they said that somebody broke into the walls? They went into the wall. They went in the file cabinet. They seen the drugs. Who wants to do that? Y'all. Y'all did it. That's who did. Who wants to beat the wall? Who wants to beat up the wall in the daycare where the little children sleeps at with the mat on the ground in their little cubby hole, and they push the trash from the grease and everything right while the little kids are sleeping from the restaurant? Who in the back? Yeah. He was doing a lot. So I cannot understand is that, come on, I need y'all to come and go with me. Come and go with me. Man, if the government, somebody did that, won't they would have did it like how they did with the president in Venezuela, just to let you know, and just with airplanes and all this type of thing here? Why? No, wait a minute, hold on. The Venezuela president, They gave him time and let you know that we coming, boy. They didn't even tell y'all that they was coming. They did tell y'all that. The only thing they do was operating, saying fraud, scam, lies, and crooks. But all of a sudden, they go knocking in the walls. The reason why you're knocking in the wall because you ain't want nobody to see you. One thing about the federal government, if they are coming, they coming straight through the front damn door. Right with all that grease spilled on the floor. Ride by little Susie, little Matt. Cause you're lying. One thing about the federal government, he coming through the front damn door and got the back door surrounded. He is not gonna bust through no damn wall. Yes, Matt. I damn sure believe. He the one that you, Mr. Smart dumb boy that can't spell learning. You the one bust through that damn wall. Then you bust through the wall, then you bust through where a pipe was, and you say, that's the wrong side, because you did it your damn self. You did it yourself. You did it. Same way you spelled that damn learning center, but whoever learning that quality learning, what that is. Why? What I cannot understand, Junior, why you could not gave the daycare a name back called Little Steps? How about that? So quality learning. Learning what in the evening time, what it is got them that they got to learn. Nothing but to go outside and play, watch damn TV, eat, then it's time for them to rest and get ready for the parents to come to get them at 10 o'clock at night. It wasn't no damn learning. What, y'all got a different type when the sun come up over there? No, no, put your head. You did it because they told you to go and do it. Because first thing about the federal government, and they no, baby, no, it ain't no damn days like that. They is not gonna bust through no damn wall. No, they ain't gonna bust through no wall. They coming straight through the damn front door. Okay, somebody sent him on that mission, but he met. Yes, it is. Yes, they did, and they put his ass out front for every damn thing. But look, but what they fail to understand that they put him out front. You just say the word that jail, he gonna tell everything that he know. He gonna be scared in jail. He gonna be scared with the federal government, and he gonna be scared out on the street because he don't told everything. Yes, you the one that did it. Federal government is not gonna bust through the bathroom pipes. That is when they have a demolition when they tear down the whole damn building. The federal government not coming through there and stealing no files through a wall. You lying, bitch. You did it. You was in, and then what I can't understand is that why it was there. If the federal government is coming, the federal government so big, why they didn't bust through a whole lot of walls? Cause you lying, bitch. Nobody trade. You trade the American damn people, you fucking thief. Yeah, he would put him in the corner. You gonna get life in prison without parole. Now you need to tell us who it is. And he a type of person that will say that, would y'all keep me because that I'm not safe in the streets or in here? That's what he looked like. I'm gonna tell you everything, but I can't go back to my country. And but I'm gonna tell you everything what you want to know. He did. He looked like the type of person that say that would y'all kill me free? Because it's just like that. I'm dead now. Because if he go in jail, they in jail waiting for him. But you are gonna get some time because you ain't the federal government not gonna promise you that you're not gonna get no time. You're gonna get time for damn telling, you're gonna get time for knowing, you're gonna get time for damn doing, and you're gonna get time for coming over here to this goddamn country. Remember now, we the best country that it is. Now see, now they could have sent you over there to that little boy camp. They cannot hide him somewhere. No, they cannot hide him. He's not safe in jail because they gonna get him in jail. He can't be safe out on the streets because they gonna get him there. But I can say, okay, you got the cartels. Even though this is that's still in fact with the cartels. All right, they got the Somalian cartels. Everything did in fact with the cartel. Look at the drugs and stuff. Baby, you don't put your family in danger. But guess what? Your family's in on it. So whatever that, you're underground somewhere, they're going to have to do something with you. And don't get up there and lie. Don't get up there and lie. Because guess what? They is not going to guarantee with you that especially with them damn glasses give you away automatically. They not going to make no deal with you. Because you talk too much. If the federal government make a deal with you and say, okay, we're going to make a deal with you, don't you tell nobody. You'll go right out there and tell somebody. But they said they're going to make a deal with me. No. You the one that bust in there. Yeah, you're the one. Look at you, can't even look at your mouth. It's just like Diddy. You can't even close your mouth. You're the one busting that wall, because guess what? Everybody you went through the wall, you didn't want nobody to see you. But what I want to know that when you went through the wall, did you come from inside the wall, from outside? I need y'all to come, Matt, you got to come go with me. Did you break in the wall from outside of the building, and then you bust into and you hit into the country wall from the outside, so they can show me and Matt in the scooter that you started from the outside? Or if they gonna show me and Matt in the scooter that you had a key to come through the door, and then you bust through the wall when you got in the building. Now, which one? Which one that it is? Did you have a key to go inside the building to bust through the wall? Did you bust through the wall through the restaurant? Did you have a key to the restaurant to bust through the wall and step your feet on little Susie, little Matt, knocked over little Johnny cubby hole? Excuse me, you guys. Now, which one? Because you did it. Because one thing about it, when the federal government comes, same way that he told y'all, we ain't sending no more money down there until y'all, we want to see all this in black and white. So guess what you did? You went and I want to see the wall from outside the building where that maybe it was a car hit the building and opened up the wall. I just want to see that. Or did it with you had the key that went at your partner, the person that had you, because they're gonna always put a dummy up front, and that's the wrong thing that you're supposed to do when you putting a dummy up front. You should not do it. You should have put a person that got some sense that can lie their way at the paper. Look at his mouth. Them glasses already told everything about him that he was gonna lie. Them glasses says in the front, lie. And I don't know. They didn't tell me to say this here. They told me to say this here. Then they have another fat boy. What about that paper? that he was reading off. If you know what you know, you don't need no paper. Yes, they should already. Then guess what they did, y'all? Now check this out. They start bringing kids in the daycare. Kids don't come in the daycare like this unless that they getting off like the school van. And then also too, they have an adult going there. It don't go like that. If they get off the van for the school bus, then they have that. It don't go like that. Even down with the school bus. Hey, hotel boo, good morning, darling. Even down with the school bus, when the school bus drop you off, it don't be a adult unless it's a dean or an administrator right there as the kids get off the bus. Getting off the bus and then adult gets in and going like that. So basically, when that these kids get off the bus and you dropping off your kids, you don't cut in between the line as all the kids getting out the van and going there and basically with your kid. It was a bullshit tag that they just say gather all the kids up. Adult, when you get no kids off the bus, even at a daycare, adult don't go and cut in the line. Get in between the going. No, it don't go like use adults stand back. Let all the kids get off the van. Then I'm gonna come in and bring in my kids and sign my child in. That's how it go. How they have it, Matt. Who do you think he the one that arranged how to get into that? Everybody just come on in the daycare, and guess what, Matt? Everybody don't come at the same time. Everybody don't come at when you drop no kids off at daycare. Those are the kids. The driver waits till all them children get off the bus. Then the driver come in and say, "Okay, this is I don't pick up all the kids now, and I picked up 38 kids, and they chime in, they bored this that." But no adults don't cut in the line with the kids. That is about no way. That is about the most fraudulent shit that I ever seen. Adults do not. They wait till all them children get off that bus. And then sometimes if they see adult coming in with the children, they know that in the van may have, say, 20 kids. They know good and well that in the van, the driver will say, "Y'all, wait a minute, wait for y'all get off. Go ahead, ma'am, go in there. I got to get these kids off there. Go ahead, ma'am." They will let that parent go on in. Because that parent only got one child or two child bringing on in. But you in that van, you bringing in 15 or 18, 20 kids. You bring them on in. What? You letting the kids get off the van, then a mother come in with 2 or 3 kids, and then the mother comes in, and then she cuts in the line. That was a bunch of damn bullshit. It don't go like that. It does not go out there. And also, too, when those kids are getting off the bus, out the van, it always administrator stands outside and hold the door open while the driver makes sure everybody get off the van. It always administrator sit there by the door, open up the door. "Okay, y'all, come on in," and they be counting them, this, that, and other. And then still yet a parent does not cut the line, does not cut the line to bring in their child, to sign in the child. They don't, they wait. Because it's on the bullshit, right? Eyes, ain't you telling us a lie? Eyes, ain't you lying? Eyes, you know about who hit that wall and everything, right? See, all this stuff what y'all are building, Eyes, it ain't doing my eyes. It ain't doing up building up that big line ass trail. I don't care when the ship goes. So now, see, this is what you doing, Eyes. Because the ship finna sink. You think so you gonna lie your ass off. And no. As it's sinking, you gonna be telling them all what they gonna know, and then they gonna throw your ass overboard, okay? No, you ain't gonna play this damn trick with us because the ship is sinking. I don't have to go down with it. No, bitch. No, you ain't got to go down with it, but they still gonna throw your ass overboard. And then they gonna go to the next person with the information that you don't give them. Yeah, eyes with that cap on, New York Yankees cap on, and oh my God, y'all got everything. Y'all had a plaza. I need you to come and go with me. Scooters, come and go with me. They had a plaza right there by the plaza, the whole plaza, all one big building. They had the gas station. You can get gas there. Then they had a nursing home all stacked to the building. Round there, they had Mom's Country Kitchen stacked to the building. They got an auto part, a mechanic shop stacked to the building. They got the daycare onto the building. They got a grocery store, Walmart right over there, a grocery store, all that stuff. But so other words, that it's just like the mall. You go in here and take the kids in there. You got an open screen where you can go and shop, get the car fixed, get gas, put mama, daddy inside the nursing home. All that on the taxpayer money of bullshit that what y'all had. And yes, yeah, they also do the that's right. Then also too, they had called me, asked me did I want to give the scooters a spot in the building. I said, hell no, I'm from this country. Hell no, I can wait my damn turn. Yeah. So you don't, a gas station and a daycare center, it is certain, all that is not the same. All that, and then also too with the nurse, yes, it's on there. I see the video. All that is like a whole plaza, how they got everything all lined up. It's like your one-stop shop. The grocery store. So over they stopping at Walmart over there on the corner. This is basically what they was doing. They had the nursing home. They even had a healthcare center, like to the doctor's office. All of them in there with little children and the old people, and the grocery, all of them right there at the gas station. All of them at the gas station and the mechanic shop, all in one whole plaza. But when you step inside the daycare or the restaurant, you can go pick and choose. My car's in the shop. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna shop. All of them. They not coming out the building. No, they not coming out the building. It's just like that when we go through the mall, we go straight to dealers, and then we get right there in the middle of the mall. We can decide, okay, y'all, let's go over here to the Foot Locker. That's how they had it. I'm moonwalking. Oh God, your days and nights are mixed up. Hotel. That's how they had it. You walking there. So over, I know my car. I'm gonna put my car right in the shop. I'm gonna put the kids in the daycare. And I'm going to walk to the grocery store. I'm going to get gas in the car. I'm going to check the doctor's office. All this stuff here, but outside of it, it's going to say daycare, but everything is tacked on together. But still yet, when they came in there, what door and why would the federal agency would knock a hole in the wall? They went off of damn Nicholas. They did when he was trying to put his wife in the room. Both of them, they didn't knock down no wall. But why all of a sudden they picked you and they knocked down the wall? They didn't use no key. They didn't go into the gas station and go through the bathroom, then that will lead them over into this whole big world that y'all got built. Why would they want to hit it right there in the daycare center where little Susie laid down at on her mat in Johnny cubbyhole? I'm trying to figure it out. Eyes, what's going on? Eyes, you're lying, right? Isn't that something? So what I want to know, and Max and Erica told me to ask y'all this here. Did y'all ever think about that it would ever be an explosion at the gas station? And if y'all have an explosion at the gas station, okay, right there in the restaurant, the restaurant goes by different fact with gas, you know, with the stove and all that. I want to know if something happened to explode, does the whole building goes, or y'all got enough time to get out all the children and call roll and make sure everybody's out? Do y'all have enough time? I'm just saying, do y'all have enough time even to get out the old people, push them out there, out the bathroom, dress them up, put them on clothes and they sneakers, throw a blanket around it and bring them outside? Yes, Mac. We got to get there. I want to know. Then got that the gas station right here, and then you got the restaurant right here. I want to know if it's such thing. Now we got to think about it with the gas company. If anything dealing with the gas and in the restaurant, if it be a little fire, do that. Would the fire would bypass that little Susie? She won't be able to smell in the gas that make her sick while she laying there down on the mat. And y'all gonna be able to get her up and tell her, come on outside, baby, get your jacket, and it's cold. Come on outside, baby, your mama is gonna get you. I'm gonna put y'all back in the van. And be pretty cold here too. I just want to know, little Susie, it was little Susie and Johnny, and is Johnny able to take his truck, his little Tonka truck out? I want to know. All that, y'all. The gas station, they said it could be attacked. Yeah. Y'all, hold on one second. Let's go back over here to the courthouse. Hold on a second. Let's go back over here to the courthouse. Okay. We got to go to the courthouse. Hold 1 second. Let's see what's going on. I'm trying to get, we were trying to kill some time until we get somebody over there at that courthouse. Wait a minute. Hold up. Don Lemon. Hold up. Don Lemon got something for us. Hold 1 second there. 95. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's see what. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on a second. I'm coming out. Hold on a second. Wait a second.
We have Marco Rubio being asked about the president of Honduras as well, and what the difference is.
Hold on a second. Let me drop that.
If we do, roll it. If not, let me know.
1 second.
Hold on a second.
So we have Marco Rubio being asked about that too, because the reason I want to show that to you guys, and I'm so adamant about it, is because it kind of blows up the whole lie that this was about a bad person. This isn't about a bad person. This is about the contradiction of these two things, the hypocrisy of these two things. really more than these two things, about January 6th and others. But you have someone who is just as bad as Maduro, but yet you pardon him because you believe that Biden was somehow trying to, I don't know, was mean to you, or that Biden had some role in your prosecution, which he did not. But it doesn't matter. So that's how power works when it stops pretending. You see the hypocrisy, it comes to light. Now, I want to talk about what didn't happen, because this is important and it affects everyone watching. Congress was not asked here.
Can I tell you?
Nobody in Congress voted on this beforehand. Nobody debated it on the floor. Nobody made the case to the American people and said, here's why this has to happen. It just happened. And that matters because Congress is supposed to be the voice of the people when it comes to things like this. That's not technical. It's not academic. That's basic governance. That's what you do. That's basic policy. That's how you run a country. That's how you're supposed to manage a country. You're supposed to have 3 branches of government. We're not here. And that's the whole point of the thing. We're already living in a tyrannical situation under someone who is a tyrant or acts like a tyrant, someone who wants to be a dictator. It's supposed to slow things down. It's supposed to force questions about what you're doing, why you're doing it, what are the ramifications, what are the consequences. It's supposed to make sure that we're not acting on impulse. And Americans get that because Americans are scratching their heads right now. Whether you are a Trump supporter or not, you're like, everyone is asking, like, why are we doing this right now? Why are we doing this right now? It's supposed to ask Congress about all of this, and they have not.
Can I tell you?
Polling shows that most Americans think a president should talk to Congress before doing something like this.
He went and tore down the building.
And
he didn't ask.
That's common sense. That's not political. People remember what happens when leaders act first and then explain later. Think about Vietnam. For those of you who are old enough to remember Vietnam, think about it. Think about Iraq. Most of you are old enough to remember Iraq and Afghanistan. Think about that. Think about weapons of mass destruction. Think about going into Iraq, not finding any weapons, Iraq, and not finding any weapons of mass destruction.
Y'all remember that?
Do you remember what happened to the Republican Party and George Bush after that? The criticism they got, and we said we would never put ourselves in this position again. Where are the drugs? Where's the fentanyl that they talk about? Where's the evidence of that? War started with confidence and ended with regret. That was Afghanistan. That was Iraq. The Trump administration criticized the Biden administration so sternly about Afghanistan and about forever wars, and here we are. Now, here's the part where we have to be honest about timing. Why now? Why this moment? Why this big dramatic move? Because Trump looks weak. That's why. I know people don't like hearing that, but it's true. He looks weak overseas. He looks weak and chaotic at home. He looks exposed. And when strong men feel weak, they don't really get to reflect on it and say, I feel weak, I need to change and do whatever. That's when they get loud and belligerent and they get aggressive and they look for a show of strength.
I want y'all can go and check that out. Dealing fact with what is going on. Okay, y'all. All righty. Whew, that is a lot. That is a lot right there. That is a lot that we have to uncover right there. That moment, you guys. You know, it just okay. He was. That's a lot. But he was voted in. It's all set up. I'm sorry, confidence. Yeah, we regret. My. Yes. Wow. Damn, y'all. Damn. Now check this out here. They getting ready. I'm keeping my eyes on the court. You know what? I think so. Really, like right now, let's say it's 10:40 on the East Coast, and the White House is right on the East Coast, and New York, all that basic in the East Coast. But you know what? I think so. They may bring him to court like after lunchtime, 1, 2 o'clock. I think that they may bring him to court right now, but he's already in the building. Right, Diddy, the same building. But this is dangerous. Now, right now, if those of you just coming, as you see, a lot of people is stuck. Can't go home. Can't fly in and can't fly out to get home. Because of this here. Yes, this is allegedly, in my mind, Trump. Do y'all see in the commercial coming through? Trump wanted war. He wanted war. He wanted his name on something. Yes, they did go in there years ago, thinking that they supposed to be finding drugs and all that, and it wasn't nothing to be found. Yes, that did happen. Trump don't ask nobody for nothing. It's an order to it. Only thing that you is Trump. You just supposed to be a voice for the people, but the people is not talking. They're not giving you these ideas. You're not bigger than the people. You just one man with a bunch of cramps on the back of your hand because the fact with that you sick, and how many times they had to go into this vein and that vein to get blood. So the back of your hand look like a bunch of cramps from a child cradle box. So you don't ask for nothing. This is not your world. You cannot run this country by yourself. Even with the yes guy, Marco Rubio, all them, they cannot almost run it. You went over there and you tore down the damn that ballroom, and when everybody came back from the shutdown, what did you say? Y'all want me to put it back up? I put it back up. That's what you said. Any commercials coming through, you guys? This is something else, man. Now, yes, it is. Now we in problem. Now, yes. Now it is a war that's going on now. Because there wasn't one going on. Why them damn people can't get back home from Christmas vacation? Some got to go to work. Some of them have to send their child on different flights to get out there for their child to go and to call their job and tell them that due to fact with circumstance, their mama cannot make it back. Can't be to work. And the airplane and the airport, for what they are saying, is not their fault because that you cannot get back home. This is not a Mother Nature thing like how it would with a hurricane. It's not that. That man went over there, the Kennedys, put his name in front of the Kennedy. And what happened when they was out there? Look, hold that. Take it to the street. Let's go. And then with the Kennedy, what did he say? Just last week, a week and a half ago, one of the young ladies, a grandchild, she died at the age of 35, did in fact with cancer. He hooray. That's what should have happened to her, but she's not looking like that. Trump, you have daughters too. You have daughters too, and aren't you and ain't you a sick man? But did in fact with this here child, and did in fact with yeah, it is. And did in fact with that you being sick, Trump, it just what you sick with, it basically like something that runs in the family, but you didn't put that sickness on you. It just basically is a family genes on both sides. But guess what? Is man cannot stop you. Death can. Now, okay, you don't dodge prison time with the 33 damn felonies. You dodge that. The only thing that can keep you and hold you is going to be that graveyard. Because the jailhouse couldn't keep you, even though that you got a mud shot and all this type of stuff here. Then some of you want to say that Dolby is the biggest a scammer over here when that my transmission is over there. This is 33. Never been caught, neither fact with anything dealing with no ass scammer, but 33 charges up against him. Yes, his doctor said yes, he is sick. But still yet, before you go to hell, you're going to play hell on earth. Isn't that something? Yes, I would say, allegedly in my mind, yes, we are at war. Because the Congress did not decide. They have to vote on this here. What is the plan? And should we go in? You think so that you made up all three branch, Trump? No, you don't. You just supposed to be the voice for the people. That's what you are, the voice of the people. But other Congress, all them, they were voting. They the one that makes it supposed to be the voice for the people. You to go out to say and meet other country to hire another, because we can do this and get along for the better of everybody. But no, not you. You want it all for you, all for you. But guess what? You can only hold in one part of the wall when they put you in. You can only have so much of a spot where they put you on in the ground. Your ashes, only so much can go into in one of those can in a Maxwell house can, a stern. It's only so much that can go in there. I didn't see nowhere yet that they was able to put anybody, all the oil, gas, all that. Never see that they took that in the ground with them. Or they needed help in heaven. I'm going to bring it up here so we can have it for eternally. I never heard that before. The president don't have the right to do everything what he say. It's supposed to be a vote on it. The same way you went over there and knocked down that damn ballroom, and guess what they did? They got the ballroom on hold. Nobody ain't doing shit because they put it on hold right when everybody came back and see what the hell they do. No, it ain't gonna be no concrete laid around here. It ain't gonna be nothing. Then what did he say? So you want me to put it back? Y'all. But he's, yeah. He is. Yeah. I mean, y'all, we're going to come back. I think so we got some court, a couple of people that's in court. I'm going to go ahead and kill this here video to see how I can break it out from the workout. Y'all, please subscribe to Dolby Milton 4 workout. Okay? This is what we're going to be going on doing the workout for. That's going to be my workout channel. Okay? Thank you guys for joining me. I am keeping my eye on dealing with the courthouse and see exactly what happened. Guess what? They got those streets. Now on it. Yeah. We'll talk about the New York governor, excuse me, the New York mayor that was sworn in this last week. And what the first thing that he signed on dealing with all the slum lords, okay? But uppity, they ain't got nothing to do with you. You federal, okay? He did, in fact, as the mayor was going around there, not you. Anyway, you guys, good morning to you. Happy New Year, our first Monday of the year. And I would talk to you guys that y'all keep on your notification and please subscribe to over there on Dolby Milton 4 workout. Please subscribe over there. Let's get that channel up and moving. And actually, like when I get all of my equipment here together, that's when that channel gonna be really full force. And that's the only thing you're gonna catch me on at 7:30 in the morning. Anyway, you guys, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Thank you. And I'm glad that y'all like my personality. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I will come back when I see what they're doing around the courthouse. I'm just going to come back and just hit live. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye.